welcome back to Lamefalation. This is Jovita here, and I know I didn't post a video last week, but I'm really sorry for it. I wasn't well, and after that I had to go for a trip, so I didn't get time to film a video. So I'll try my best to put up 2 videos this week. So today's video is going to be a different one. It's how I trim or cut my hair at home. So I'm going to be showing you all easy steps as to how you can trim your hair and how you can get bangs like these. And also I don't usually cut my hair at home. I just do it like once in a while. So usually when I go to get my hair trimmed, I have like a desired amount of length that needs to be cut off, but when I come back home it's really short and I don't like it because it takes me a very long time to grow my hair and I really don't want to lose the length. So that is when I started watching tutorials and I learned how to like cut your hair at home. So it takes a little bit of practice. It's not like you're going to learn it in like one day. Even I had a lot of trial and error, and that is when I got to know how to exactly cut your hair. I'm not saying this is like the only way you do it, this is my way or the highway, but you can just learn from it. Maybe some of you don't know how you can do it, and that's why I thought I should just share this video with you guys, because I was anyway planning to trim my hair today, so I thought I'll just film it and maybe it could help some of y'all out there. And also another thing, if you're planning to cut your hair at home, you wouldn't want to use those huge kitchen scissors because they're not going to do you good. So if you're planning on cutting your hair at home, then I suggest you invest in like a small little hair cutting scissor like this, and it's not very expensive. You'll find it like at any beauty store. So make sure you get like a small scissor like this, and you have like a tail comb which will help you out in sectioning as well. So if you want to know how I got this look, then please keep watching. So the first step is nicely combing your hair out and removing all the knots in them. So I'm just going to go ahead and comb my hair and remove all the knots, and then just comb your hair backwards, like put all your hair behind, and you have to part your hair from the middle and make like 2 sections. Part it from the middle till go right till behind of your hair. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and remove all the knots. So now once you're done combing your hair behind and removing all the knots from it, you want to like make a middle parting and divide your hair into 2 sections and take the parting right till behind of your head. So I'm just going to use my tail comb now, and I'm going to make like a parting from the center. And then you just go ahead and continue that parting till right behind. Once you're done parting your hair into 2 sections, you want to know what is the length you want to chop off. So I think it's better if you like stand in front of the mirror and you can like measure the amount or the length that you want to cut off. So I have a mirror right here, so I'm just going to like measure how much I want to cut off. So you just comb it neatly down. Dry portion at the end. So this is what I want to get rid of, and I don't want to lose the length of my hair, but I also want to get rid of this dry split ends at the end. So I think I think I'm going to cut off like 2 to 3 inches of my hair at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nicely comb it out neatly once I've like got it till the bottom. So there will be short strands like these which will like pop out. Don't worry about that. You need to just get rid of the dry split ends at the end. So you just hold it tight, and once you have measured how much you want to cut off, you just take your scissor and make sure that you have like a paper or something below on your floor, so you can like the hair just falls over it, or else your room is going to be a big mess. So just hold it tight, and so now just go ahead and comb it again. You'll find some strands which wouldn't have got cut off before. So you want to make sure that there are no strands left behind which are like longer than what you just cut off. And then again just go ahead and measure them and see if they're all the same length. So like I don't know if you can see it, but there's like one strand which is longer than the others over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim that out and level it. So once this is done, you leave this section out and you go ahead to the second section over here and just comb that out again, and just follow the same steps like you did for the first one. You want to make sure that both the strands are cut at an equal length. You don't want one to be very short and one to be very long. So you follow the same steps like the first one, but make sure that they both are at the same level. So right now I'm just going to do what I did before. Just going to comb this out evenly and then cut it off. So this much is what I cut on that side, so I'm going to cut the same on this side. But just make sure when you're cutting it, you take like one strand from here and just measure it and see together how much do you need to cut. So this much is the amount I need to cut off. So this is the part I'm going to cut off now. So hold it tight. So once you're done with it, just go ahead and comb it out nicely again, and make sure there are no strands which are left longer than the other ones. So just comb it and you can like check if there's any strand longer than the other one. This section looks pretty okay, but there are like a few strands which are like long. Now once this is done, what you want to do is you want to make sure that both the lengths are equal. So you just hold them both together and you check if both are equal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold this section as well as this section in my hands and just measure them together and see if they are both at the same length. So like you can see, they're somewhat at the same length. There are like a few strands here and there which are longer, which we'll cut off later on. But for most of it, they're pretty okay in the length. And so now what the next step is, once you're done trimming off the part that you wanted to, now you go ahead and go and part your hair on the left and the right. You can measure like the sections and see if there's any long strands which are like which haven't been cut. So you can go ahead and you can cut that out. So just check for like long strands. This looks very even on this side, so I'm not going to cut this side. Let's check this side and see if there's like any strands which are like longer than the other. This also looks pretty even on this side, so this side is cool. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and part your hair on the left hand side and check the same thing again. This side as well looks pretty evened out. There isn't any strands which are like falling out or which are longer than the others. And I'm just going to go and check this side as well. On this side I can find like one or two strands which are longer than the. So now I'm done trimming my hair, but I want to get like bangs or a fringe in the front. So for that what I'm going to do is, again you need to part your hair in like equal sections. So take like a middle parting first. So I'm just going to go ahead and get like a middle parting. You want to start sectioning out like a portion of your hair. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your tail comb and you're going to start sectioning out from somewhere here. Section should like go right from here till like behind your ear. So when you separate it out, it's going to look something like this. So this is how your section should be. Like you start somewhere from the middle and you go exactly like behind your ear is where you stop sectioning. So this is like your section right now. So this hair right here, you can just go ahead and like clip that out, and you do the same thing on the other side. So you go from the same part, take it like this and go exactly behind your ear. So when you section it out, this is what it looks like. So now these are your two sections. So this is where you're going to cut your fringe. So because I like it tapering down, so like a slant. So what I do is I'm just going to go ahead and so you just fold it in like a slant like this. So like so, and then you just cut it. So you need to decide how short you want your fringe to be. So if you want it to be really short, you can take the slant a little more above than from where I'm holding it right now, but I don't like my fringe to be really short. So my first fringe, or like the first cut, should start from somewhere here, from my cheekbone area. So that is how short I like it, and then I like it to be short and then really long at the end. So you just start cutting, and every cut you keep going lower and lower. So this is what it looks like, and you can like take one section from here and put it onto this, so you can like measure from where to start your fringe, from where you start cutting your fringe. So you just hold this together. This fringe, this strand will act like a guideline as to from where you need to start cutting your fringe. So this is the length you need to start cutting it from. Hold it in like a slant, and then you go ahead cutting it. So this is what it looks like. Now it looks like I have really short hair. So this is how it looks like once it's given a side parting. And I usually part my hair on this side, so this is how it will look from now onwards. So this is the final result. I hope you guys liked this video and also found it helpful in some way. If you did, then please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also share it with all your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I do make new videos every week. And don't forget to leave in the comment section below as to what kind of videos you guys would want to watch next. I would love making those videos for you guys. And also lastly, a very happy Dussehra to everyone out there. I know this is a bit late, but never mind. A very happy Dussehra. I hope you guys have a fun-filled and safe Dussehra with your friends and family. And yeah, that was it for today. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.